Okay, that's me, right? Welcome, you guys. Welcome to Team Hope, our monthly Zoom call. We are super excited to welcome everybody here. Here we are. We are starting April strong because we added, let's see, over 90. Was it 93?
93.
93 people to our team. So I hope every one of you, there are a few that were not able to be on the call tonight because we have busy lives, right? But we have some really great information to share with you tonight. We hope it's helpful for your businesses, for you taking your products, for you sharing with other people. Okay, my name's Deanna Bishop. I forgot to say that. I forgot to introduce myself. So my name's Deanna Bishop. I live in Ammon, Idaho, and I am a senior Ruby ambassador. I'm working my way up to Emerald Ambassador shortly. But I'm super excited to be here today and talk to you a little bit. First, I wanted to, we have a few people who are iPad earners, and they're all going to share their experiences with us tonight. But first, I wanted to talk about our upcoming 7-day challenge or trial. So if you haven't already, go ahead and post about your 7-day trial coming up and get packs. So you can order these in the back office. They come in a big, this is a Slim Edge, but it's actually Slim Metaburn. We're doing a Slim and Metaburn challenge. And so when you order them in your back office, you can order those. They come to you and you can give them to your friends. I recommend doing that because you earn PV on those. And then your friends can take them and you can talk to them about what they would like to take going forward. Do they just want to do the Slim Metaburn? Are they interested in a little more gut health with the triplex? What other products they like? But our 7-day challenge begins on Monday, the 8th of April, and it is on our Pink Health page. And all of you should be on our Pink Health page. It's where we put all of our new people and all of our prospects, people who are friends that just want to learn a little bit more about gut health. So we put them on that page, and for the next 7 days, beginning on Monday, we will have posts that talk about our products, that talk about the products that they're using, and then just gut health in general. And those posts will go up every day, and you can tag your friends in those posts and really help them for those 7 days to learn a little bit more about why our products are so amazing and how they can help them in their health journey, whatever they're focusing on. So anyway, we're excited about that. 7-day challenges, the reason why they are so fantastic and effective is because people get a little bit of a glimpse, and they can feel a difference. They don't always, but the majority of the people will feel a difference in that first week. And not only do they feel a difference, but you know what? They start learning and understanding why it's so important to be focusing on their health. So get as many people as you can interested in talking about that. The 7-day trials are just a really great way to introduce them. So, okay. Next up, we have Christy Barkley, and she is our fearless leader. So excited to have her talking with us tonight. She's going to talk a little bit about convention, but Christy lives in Florida, sunshiny Florida, and it's late for her right now. But she and I were college roommates, and she is our Emerald ambassador. She's doing some amazing things and really helping a lot of people. So hit it out at the park here, Christy. All over to you.
Thanks, Deanna. Deanna is totally right. For those of you all super new to our team, totally past my bedtime because I go to bed early and I live in South Florida. So this is what you get. I am talking about convention, even though convention is a couple months away, because it is almost sold out. So part of what comes along with being an Emerald Ambassador, which is if you're brand new to Plexus, Plexus has 3 jewel levels. So Emerald, Sapphire, and Diamond, and you can learn all about that later. But the bonus of that is that they tell us all kinds of stuff that they don't actually tell you. And then I get to tell you what I think is important or valuable. So what's super important right now is that convention is almost sold out. And here's what I like to tell everybody. Even if you're brand new and you're thinking, I don't know about convention, I don't, you don't know. You haven't even gotten your welcome pack box yet, but you think it looks kind of cool. Go ahead and register because you can cancel up until May 15th and get your money back. Right? Is that right, Deanna? Deanna's like my bullet point person. She knows all the tiny details. So
Yes.
you can go ahead and register for convention. And if you can't go, you can cancel and get a full refund. On the flip side, if you're on the wait list, that is a bummer. I don't know anybody who has ever come off of the wait list and gotten a ticket. So convention, and there's links. So if you go to the Team Hope page and type convention into the search bar, you will find the different posts that we've done, and there are links to register. Or you can even, in your email, type Plexus Convention or Plexus Rise Up, and it'll probably pull up the email they sent you with the link to register. So just to give you an idea, because you're going to look at it and you're like, I can't go for a week. Let me break it down for you. There is a 99.9% chance that none of you actually will need to be there on June 17th. June 17th is when it starts, but they call it the Plexus Prom, and it's the people who, if you see your convention points on your virtual office, if you've even looked at that, it's one of the higher prizes. So it's a long way away for a lot of people. So here is what Deanna and I did our first year. So the first day we would have flown in on, June 18th, which is a Tuesday. I think we flew in the morning. I mean, I had farther to go. She had shorter to go, but she's standby. So anyway, regardless, the first meeting will start at like 3. And then that evening is an event for people that win that prize. Wednesday, the 19th, there will be meetings in the morning. You'll have a lunch break, and we usually will have lunch as a team or something like that. And then there's afternoon meetings, and then a dessert reception, which is fantastic. And it's free to everybody with tons of food and entertainment and music, and it's a blast. Then Thursday will be meetings in the morning. So if you need to fly out on the 20th at like 3, 4 o'clock, you totally can. But there's always a free concert. So 2 years ago, it was Kelly Clarkson. Who was it last year? Did we go? It was Little Big Town one year. We didn't go last year.
Darius Rucker last year.
Darius Rucker last year, and none of us were like super excited, but it's free. And they haven't announced who it's going to be yet. And it really just depends on your taste. I don't remember if we did something else or what. So register. Let me bring on one person who I did not prep for this at all. Crystalline, are you there? I'm unmuting you.
Yep, I'm here.
Hey, Crystalline. So you thought maybe about going last year, and then you're like, but I haven't done this long enough. I won't make enough money. I won't have it. How much did you regret not going? And could you have earned enough for it by the time it was time to go and pay for it to go?
Yes, I could have earned enough money to pay for it if I would have been smarter and prepped a little bit better. Mm-hmm. And I was so sad I didn't go like 100 million, trillion, billion%. I was on the phone with Tiffany Adams like multiple times a day because I felt so left out and I was so sad I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So yes,
and at this time, like a couple months before, you were like, not a big deal. I mean, it'd be fun, but not a big deal. And then when it was actually time, it was like horribly sad for all of us that she wasn't there. So just register and get your money back if for some reason you can't go. So that's my spill on convention. Now we're going to start talking to everybody who earned the iPads. I'm going to start with Tiffany because Tiffany earned 6, which is 6 ambassadors. You guys, we had 93 ambassadors last month. That's crazy, crazy, crazy bonkers. So Tiffany is going to go next and kind of tell us, I don't remember what I asked you to tell us, Tiffany, because you're just going to tell us. And I know, here's the thing, I know once I pass something off to Tiffany, I don't ever think about it again. So there you go. You just go. Just go.
Hi, you guys. I'm going to talk about the benefits of going silver. So if you're brand new and you have no clue what silver is, it is the first rank within the ranks world of Plexus. And I think a lot of times when you're brand new, you have the mindset of, oh, I don't want to be salesy. Oh, I'm going to take these products and see if they work. And then if they work, maybe I'll start talking about Plexus. And I'm going to challenge you to flip that mindset a little bit by just saying the benefits of having people do this with you, there's no way we could even talk about them all. Some of the big ones are, you have someone that keeps you accountable. You have someone to bounce ideas off of. You have someone to make sure you're not only being consistent with your products, because we know that's so important, but you're checking in. Are you drinking your water? Are you getting up and moving? Are you increasing your activity? Those things we know, or decreasing your sugar. Those things we know that play a big role in the success of Plexus products. You have someone that's keeping you accountable for that. The other thing I will tell you is, what if they do work? What if they do work and you have this tool that so many people need, but you keep it to yourself and you don't share it with those people who you know could benefit? What if you were them? That would be crappy, right? You want to feel good. So to go silver, you only need 3 people. 3 people to join you in being healthier and happier. And like I said, the benefits of that, there's so many. But even if you don't plan on making Plexus a business or earning a regular Plexus paycheck, those 3 people, your first month, if you do it within 2 weeks, if you get those 3 people to join you within 2 weeks, you're making almost $400. That not only reimburses you for your welcome pack, but pays for your next couple subsequent months of product usage. So you really are not having to come up with the money to pay for your products every month. The longer you take them, the better the cumulative effect is. So the better you're going to feel. So giving yourself that option of paying for them for 3 or 4 months is a big, big bonus. Beyond that, those 3 people, you're giving the opportunity to also help their friends. Even if those 3 people, you go silver and those are the only 3 people you ever have join you, at least you have those friends with you, and you give them the opportunity to also share with their friends. So it's just such an awesome thing. And 3 people isn't too, I mean, we all have 3 people, a best friend, a mom, a sister, a cousin, a next door neighbor. And it's about doing it together. It's not about being salesy. It's about doing it together. I am in Utah. I'm a senior gold ambassador. I started Plexus about 18 months ago, and started sharing Plexus around January of last year, super seriously. And I had no idea that my favorite part of Plexus would be the friendship with all of these ladies on here. They speak my language and they give me that support that I need, and I just love them, and I'm going to cry if I see anything else, so I will stop. But those are some of the benefits of going silver. Don't think of it as like, oh, I have to go silver to work the business. You don't have to work the business. By going silver, you're paying for your products, you're allowing yourself to be consistent for at least a couple months, you're sharing the gift of health with people who need it, and you're going to increase your odds of success because you have people to keep you accountable. Besides your sponsor, it's nice to have the other people on board with you that you can bounce ideas back and forth off of. So I'm going to pass you along to one of my sweet Plexus friends, one of my biggest blessings of Plexus, Miss Crystalline Kay. She has been with me. She was my 4th ambassador I ever signed. And now she is one of my dearest friends. So she has some good info from you, and I'm going to hop off so I can go enjoy the rest of my spring break with my family. But
All right. Hello, everybody. Can you all see me okay? You guys can all see me. Can I see myself? Can everybody see me? Christy? Okay.
Yes, we can see you. You're good.
Okay, perfect. So I'm Crystalline Kay. I'm a senior gold ambassador, and I have been with Plexus since January of 2018, so about 15 months. And just a quick little side story. So I joined Plexus from a yard sale post from Tiffany. I had never met Tiffany before, and I had been going through a lot of health struggles and personal struggles, and I felt really strongly that the post I was reading that she posted was an answer to prayers. And so I took a leap of faith and joined, and it's the best decision I've ever made. So, and her and like her, I am also really thankful for all these wonderful ladies here. So I think Christy wanted me to mention, I honestly started sharing Plexus because I wanted to get my products paid for. And then I started noticing how amazing they were. And then it became wanting to help people and wanting to kind of bless other people's lives as well. So Christy asked me to talk about the training that's available in your virtual office or your back office, and then also our Facebook page called Goal Diggers. So the virtual office is a great tool. It can be a little bit difficult to navigate at first, but once you get it figured out, it's awesome. In there, you can find all of the product info. There are tons of videos to share. The Plexus opportunity videos, the Plexus product explanation videos. If you log into your Plexus account, click on your virtual office, and then either click on sharing Plexus or there's like training things and things like that. They have a great one if you're not really sure where to start with sharing. They have a program called Send, Share, and Invite that kind of walks you through all the steps. That also, in that back office, they have your list of 64 contacts that is great to kind of sit down. It's worth your time to write down so that you can kind of think of people that you'd really like to share with, and you will probably think of people that you don't initially think might benefit from the products. And then there is also your daily IPA sheets that are great to print out. We usually recommend having 30 to 90 days of those printed out so that you can get through those every single day, and it will help you with sharing and posting and doing things like that. So there are also the diamond documentaries in that back office that are amazing. You guys, all of the diamonds are so diverse. They've all been so successful with Plexus, and I really would recommend you just watching maybe even one of those a day. And then the other thing is our Goal Diggers page on Facebook. If you are interested in being in that page, please talk to your sponsor and they can definitely get you added to that page. But it is a great page that every day, every day or at least a couple of times a week, we are posting great info about sharing, about personal growth and motivation, about different opportunities for training and things like that. So it's an awesome page to be a part of if you're interested even a little bit in sharing Plexus and helping other people, or at least making enough to help get your products paid for every month. So like I said, ask your sponsor if you're interested in that. So with that, if you guys have any questions specifically about your virtual office, please reach out to your sponsor or to one of us here on the page, and we're happy to help you navigate it and find your way through there. So I'm going to pass the baton off to the amazing McKenna Olson. So I do believe she is the only one on our team that earned 2 iPads, which means that she signed at least 12 people herself, which is bonkers, you guys. She's incredible. So just as a quick little introduction, so she works in the physical therapy field. I'm not 100% sure if she's a PT aide or if she's a physical therapist herself, but she can kind of clear that up. And she's a mom to a darling little boy. So welcome, Miss McKenna.
Thank you. You're so nice. So yes, I'm a physical therapist assistant. So I feel like the health field has always been an interest to me. But I joined Plexus, it'll be 2 years this May, 2 years ago. And I initially joined because I had read and heard so many things from our wonderful Deanna. And I wanted to find some relief with my PCOS that I was diagnosed with as we had been struggling for a long time to get pregnant. I certainly have found that relief, but that's a story for another day. So this month, like she said, I was able to sign 12 ambassadors, and that just like sounds crazy even saying it, because I've been sharing for almost 2 years, and I would say in the beginning I wasn't sharing like really adamantly because I was working and I was just making excuses, but I feel like I have just put myself in a position to make time to share with people. And I think that's what I did in March. So I'm just going to talk a little bit really short about the iPad thing. I found out that we could earn an iPad if we signed 6 people. And so I was like, Cade, my husband, I have a chance to win a prize. He always wins the prizes. So here I am, like all fired up, like my turn. So then I found out we could earn double iPad. So I was like, hey, we've got to do this. Like, if I get down to the wire, you're signing up because you need these products too. And he's like, hey, that's a deal. If you get 11 and you need one more, I'm your 12. So thanks, Kate. He did do that for me. But I think the biggest thing for me was just following up with people. In 2 years, there's obviously been a lot of people that have asked me questions, and I haven't like reached out cold messaging a ton until lately. So that's what I decided to do this March. I was like, I need to get over myself. I'm not bugging people. This isn't about bugging people. This is something that people need. Everybody needs something that we have to offer. So I told myself, get over that. I probably cold messaged, I don't know, so many people just with the offer that we had, like, listen up, I can get you free enrollment, like just made it a big deal because it is a big deal. They're saving $40. And I just simply said, like, this is something that you can get your money back with. And I've never had one person do that. So there's really nothing for you to lose. So I don't know, that's just my biggest thing was it's time to get over like being embarrassed about reaching out to people. We're not bugging people. We know that we have something they need. So it's time to just share. I posted, I texted, I messaged, I asked my dear friend Deanna for a lot of help and was able to get 12 ambassadors and 2 iPads. So I don't know, that's just crazy to me. And it's totally doable, it's achievable, and everything that these ladies are talking about is the truth. And we want to help people. That's what we do. So I'm done, and I'm going to pass this on to our adorable friend, Lauren, who I believe is fairly new with Plexus and signed 6 people this month. So I'm giving this to you, Lauren, and thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, McKenna. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Awesome. So I started Plexus in August of 2017. So it's been about a year and a half. I've had a whole slew of issues, but that's a total other story for another day. But I was just taking it mostly for me. And then just the last week of February, I noticed how good I felt and how far I had come. And I actually had a bunch of friends that were coming up to me and like, oh my goodness, you're doing so well. What have you been doing? And then I decided, you know, this is actually working and this is awesome. I should share this. And so literally the first week of March, I started posting about it and I got so many messages from people. I was just so surprised how many of my friends were struggling with things that I had no idea about. And I had something that could help them. And that made me so excited. And so, I don't know, I just kept sharing my story and reaching out to people, and just being able to help people just makes me feel so good. And so I was able to get 6 ambassadors, I get the iPad, and I guess the biggest reward for me is just knowing that my friends can feel as good as I feel. And so I'm just going to keep sharing because I think this has something for everyone. So awesome. So I'm going to pass this on to, oh my goodness, I forgot who I'm passing it on to.
Cassie.
Cassie.
I'm passing it on to Cassie.
I wrote it down and I can't find it. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm Cassie. I joined about 4 months ago from McKenna. I joined because I kept on seeing her Plexus posts and things, and I had heard about it before and looked into it a little bit, but didn't really do much with it. And so I finally decided to do something for myself. I have 2 little boys and my husband works full time. So it's time to do something for myself and get feeling better. I struggle with anxiety and depression ever since I had my 2-year-old. So that's why I got into it, and I really have felt a big difference, you know, and I do the triplex. I've tried some of the different supplements. And so it was starting to get kind of pricey, you know, and with all the ones that I wanted to do and continue to do. And so I finally decided, okay, well, I should probably start sharing and see who's interested. And just like everyone else has said, you know, you don't know who is struggling with things because they don't usually come out and tell you or anything. But so I just started sharing mostly. I got 6 ambassadors, and all of them were family members, but all of them were in need. Different things that I knew as I learned about the products more, that's what I did a lot, was research and looking at the products and gaining knowledge about them so that I felt comfortable with when people asked me questions about them. And so I just started talking to people. I didn't necessarily share on Facebook a lot, but just reached out to family members and things who I knew, and hopefully they'll be able to continue to share also. And so, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, McKenna and Tiffany and Crystalline and Christy. You know what? We have had some great testimonies from people, some great sharing from everybody. What I love and what I heard the most, especially from like Cassie, you know, you just came out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, she's going to earn an iPad. Now, is an iPad expensive? It's not that expensive, but if you can get it for free and help people along the way, how exciting is that, right? But really, mostly what I heard from all of you guys, and I know each of you, helping other people. And that is really our theme of our team Hope, is that we all love to help other people. We care deeply about our family. Cassie, I know you said that your family was the one. I mean, that's awesome. If your family jumps on board right off, that's the best. If you can help the people who are closest to you, that like warms your heart, because you know they're doing something that helps them feel better. You know that it's making their lives better. And that's the best. So, you know, we are a diverse group. We have all ages. We range. Maybe I'm the oldest. I might be. We have a large group of, we have men, we have women, we have all different professions, and we have so much support. And that common thread is that desire to help other people, for us ourselves to feel healthy, and then also for us to reach out and be able to help those that we really care deeply about. And just don't forget that people are watching, they're paying attention. And if you feel like you know, you need help and support, guess what? We have a whole team that is here willing to answer questions and support. And so we just want to thank you for taking the time to join us tonight. Or if you're watching the video, thank you for listening and watching the whole video. There are some amazing things that can happen when you, you know, make that choice and to take that chance just to help your own health feel better and your own self feel better, and give yourself that gift of health. But then also there's something extra when you decide to share that with other people. And so we're all on those steps of getting that out to people, and we're excited about it. So thank you all for coming out tonight, and have a wonderful evening. And we hope to have lots and lots more prizes earned as we go forward. So have a great night, and we will talk to you soon.